Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the FITTS SPSS Masterclass. If you've just joined us, you're welcome. And in our previous lesson, we explored where SPSS fits within the research process and why it's an essential tool for students, researchers, and professionals. Today, we're going to take our first practical step and you will install and launch the software, preparing your computer for the hands-on lessons that will follow. And don't worry if you've never installed SPSS before. I will guide you through every step of the process, explain what each screen means, and point out the common mistakes to avoid along the way. And by the end of the lesson, you will have SPSS installed, running successfully, and ready for us to begin exploring the software. So if you're ready, let's get started. And Albert Einstein once said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. I believe that quote captures the true spirit of research. Every research project begins with a question, every discovery starts with some sort of curiosity, and every meaningful conclusion is built on evidence. As you progress through this masterclass, I encourage you to remain curious, ask questions, explore ideas, challenge assumptions, and most importantly, never be afraid to learn something new. And with that mindset, let's continue our journey where we look at installing the software in a step-by-step manner. And as an educator, I try to go back to the previous learning objectives so that at least we are all on the same level here. And we learn that research is more than simply collecting data. And every successful research project follows a structured process, beginning with identifying a problem, reviewing existing knowledge, collecting data, analyzing the findings, and communicating meaningful results. And we also introduced the SPSS and discussed why it is one of the world's most widely used statistical software packages for analyzing quantitative research data. And we finally explored the roadmap for this masterclass so you could see how each lesson builds naturally on the one before it, from the fundamentals of SPSS to advanced statistical analysis and research reporting. So we're going to have about 200 episodes, so brace yourself. And today marks an exciting milestone. We move from understanding why SPSS is important to learning how to prepare it for use. And by the end, you will have the software installed on your computer and ready for all the practical sessions that will follow. So I will take you through just a pictorial view of what we will cover today. Okay, we're going to have everything set up and ready for the practical lessons that's going to follow. And in our next episode, and that is episode 3, we will begin exploring the interface together, where I will introduce you to the workspace and explain the purpose of each menu, toolbar, and window you'll be using throughout this masterclass. And I'm going to encourage you to do more than simply watch this lesson. Follow along with me on your own computer and complete each step as I demonstrate it. Remember, confidence comes through practice. And the more you practice alongside me, the more comfortable and confident you will become using the software. And now that you know what we'll be covering today, let's begin the first step, and that is what downloading the SPSS installation or package. And we need to do some little preparation before we get into that. Okay. So first and foremost, you will need access to a computer where you have permission to install software. And if you are using a work or school computer, you may need administrator rights before you can install new applications. So if you're not really conversant with desktop computing, I would recommend the IC3GS6 program from Certiport. You can check it out. I've recorded some lessons on that on my YouTube channel. And the next thing you will do is to make sure that you have a stable internet connection, especially if you haven't downloaded the installation package yet. A reliable connection will help prevent interruptions during the download. So from your laptop, you've got a nice stable Wi-Fi, which connects to the internet. And you need and a small amount of storage space on your computer, because the good news is this version 16 of SPSS is a lightweight application compared to many modern software packages. So it doesn't require a large amount of disk space. And finally, we will try to set aside about 15 minutes where you won't be interrupted. Although the installation itself is straightforward, it's always best to complete it in one sitting. And once you've confirmed that everything is ready, then you'll move on to downloading the SPSS installation package and begin the installation process together. So make sure you have all of these things in place before we get into it. So that's the download link. You can head over to bit.ly/SPSS Masterclass, FITTS. Okay. So from the first episode, I showed you where to get it. So I'm assuming you've already done that. And depending on the speed of your internet connection, the download may take a few minutes to complete. So please be patient and allow it to finish before moving to the next step. Okay. And once it's done, Windows usually save the file in your downloads folder unless you've chosen a different location. And one more thing I'll need to draw your attention to is that the file you downloaded is a zip file. And what do we mean by a zip file? It's basically a compressed folder that contains all the files required to install SPSS. So compressing the files makes them easier to download and share over the internet. And although you can open the zip file to view its content, you should not run the installation directly from it. Please don't. Because when you do that, you're going to have issues. So before we install, we first need to extract all the files into a normal folder on your computer system. So it's going to sound like this. So that's an example on my screen. So I have 7-zip installed on my computer system. That's why you see zip. But if you don't have any WinRAR or any software for extracting files, you see the folder in the form of a zip. So what you can do a right click, open with, and select Windows Explorer. Then you highlight the content, copy it, and paste it probably on your desktop to start the installation. If you happen to have 7-zip, you point to where extract to this particular folder within that same location. That way, it becomes easier for you to install. Does that make sense? And once you've extracted or opened the folder, the next stage is to see content like this. And if you check the location, I've got downloads, there's a folder, and that's the SPSS V16 setup. So when you go through the file type, you see we have SPSS 16.0, and you've got a Windows installed package. So that is what you would double click to install the program. So without wasting much time, I'm going to go through the process for you to see and guide you through the installation process. Then we can summarize and conclude the lesson. When you open any web browser of your choice, you can use Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome, Opera, whatever browser you have available. Let's go into the URL and type bit.ly/SPSS Masterclass FITTS. You hit enter on the keyboard. It should take you to the bit.ly site. You can wait for 8 seconds to be redirected or just continue to the destination. So you click on the 3 dots, you hit on download, and it should prepare the file for download. And that should take some couple of seconds, minutes, depending on your internet connectivity speed. I'll pause the video, let the download finish, then we will continue from there. Our download is finished, and I spoke about the zip file. So that's the zip on the folder. So what I need to do is to extract the content of this. So you can do a right click, as we saw on the presentation. So I'm going to do a right click. Then what I need to do is to extract, but I want to use the normal Windows 10 dialog box launcher. So I'll hit on show more options. Now you can do what? Extract all, or you can select open with. So let's go with, if extract all is going to be a problem, just go to open in one new window. So the File Explorer will take care of that. And all that I need to do is to copy the content of this. So you do Control C on the keyboard to copy. Then I'll go back one level to my downloads. And all I need to do is to do a Control V to paste. Because if you try installing a file from the compressed folder, you will encounter an error. And I don't want you to get to that particular point. So give it a couple of seconds, then we can start the installation. So it's not that difficult, it's something you can manage. So just go into the folder just to see the content of it. Then you scroll all the way down. So you see the type, and this is what we're looking for, the Windows installer package. Then all you need to do is double click on it to start the installation process, and you'll be required to give user access control. So if you get a pop-up, just say yes. So that's about it. You hit on next. Then you need to accept the terms in the license agreement. You hit on next. You hit on next. Then your name, that's my Gmail address. I hit on next. And you just maintain the destination folder. So this is where it's being installed, program files by 86, and that's where you get a folder created. And you hit on what? Install. So installing a software isn't much of a problem. So it's very simple and straight to the point. And now this is what I'm talking about. So the user access control will pop up on your screen. You can't see it with a screen capture, but you definitely get it at your end. Then you hit on yes, because you need to give that permission for the installation to go complete. Our installation is now done. I'm not going to register with SPSS, but you can go ahead to do that. So I hit on OK, and that's about it. And this is the first prompt you will see when you launch the application. So what we do is we can select type in data, hit on OK, or decide do not show this dialog in the future. But just leave it at that. I hit on OK, you maximize, and now we have our SPSS installed successfully and running on our computer system. So let's quickly review what we've accomplished in today's lesson. We started off by downloading the SPSS installation package. We then moved on to the next stage where we extracted the compressed zip file correctly. And after that, we completed the installation process and successfully launched SPSS for the first time. And if you followed each step with me, your computer is now fully prepared for the practical lessons ahead. It's an important milestone because from our next lesson onwards, we'll begin working inside SPSS together. And that's excellent work. So I've got a quick tip for you. Never skip the fundamentals. A correct installation today prevents many problems later. So there's just a mini assignment, and I want you to complete it if you've not completed that. So make sure you successfully downloaded the installation package, check. Confirm that you extracted the zip file, check. And verify that SPSS has been installed correctly and launches without any errors, check. And once you've completed everything, come back to the YouTube and leave a comment saying installation complete. That lets me know you are ready for the next lesson. And if you encounter any problems, I'll do my best to help you in the comments section. So in our next lesson, we'll begin exploring the SPSS interface together. And I will introduce every important part of the workspace, explain what each menu is used for, and show you where you will spend most of your time throughout this course. And by the end of the episode 3, SPS will no longer look intimidating. Instead, you will understand exactly where everything is and what it does. And I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you once again for joining me for another lesson in this masterclass. And I hope today's session has given you the confidence to install and launch your program. If you found this lesson helpful, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and sharing it with classmates, colleagues, or anyone beginning their research journey. Your support helps us continue creating free, high-quality educational content for learners around the world. Until next time, remember, you don't just learn SPSS, learn to think like a researcher. I am Fifi Fauma, and I'll see you in episode number 3.